Welcome back to the channel. If you're coding with Claude Code and you keep running into limits, this one's for you. I'm going to show you a clean, open source way to keep building for free, using AI models that a whole bunch of providers give away on their free tiers. No cracks, no sketchy stuff. Just a local tool that routes Claude Code to free models and switches between them for you. Let's set it up. The tool is called OmniRoute. It's a free, open source gateway that runs right on your own machine. Think of it as a middle layer. Claude Code talks to OmniRoute, and OmniRoute talks to a big catalog of AI providers, including a ton with free tiers. When one provider's free quota gets low, it can automatically hop to another one, so your session doesn't just die on you mid-task. These are free tiers the providers put out on purpose to get people trying their models. We're going to stick with the clearly free, no login providers, so everything stays simple. Real quick, everything I type is in the article linked down in the description. So keep that open next to the video and just copy the commands from there as we go. Way easier than pausing and typing. First thing you need is Node. Both OmniRoute and Claude Code run on it. If you run node-v and npm-v and you see version numbers, you're good. If not, grab the LTS version from the Node site and npm comes bundled with it. Next, Claude Code itself. If you already have it, skip ahead. If not, one npm command installs it. It's in the article. And then you check the version to make sure it landed. Once you see a version number, we're ready for the fun part. Now OmniRoute. Same deal, one line to install it globally. Takes a few seconds. It spins up a local server and gives you two addresses, a dashboard and an API endpoint. Leave this window open. OmniRoute has to be running whenever you want to use it, so keep this tab alive in the background while you work. Pop open that dashboard address in your browser. First time in, it might ask for a password. Just use the default one on screen, and you can change it later in settings. Head over to the Providers section. This is where you turn on the models you want. OmniRoute already has a couple of keyless free ones wired in, so it actually works out of the box. But let's add a few more for variety. Look for the free, no sign-up ones, like Open Code Free, which serves models like DeepSeek, plus Fellow and Pollinations. Click into one, add it, and hit the test button. If it answers, that model's live. I'd turn on 2 or 3. That way OmniRoute always has a backup to fall over to. Good news, this is a one-time thing. Once your providers are connected, you don't have to mess with this again. One more thing in the dashboard. Go to the API keys section and create a key. Name it whatever you want, then copy it. We're going to paste it into Claude Code in a sec. Quick reminder, keep this key to yourself. Don't paste it into a public repo or leave it in a screenshot. Alright, now we connect the two. Claude Code reads its setup from a file called settings.json inside a folder called .claude. On Windows, that's in your user folder. On Mac and Linux, it's in your home directory. The exact paths and a command to find your username are all in the article. Grab the config block from the article and paste it in. 2 lines really matter here. The base URL, which points Claude Code at your local OmniRoute server instead of connecting out directly, and the API key, which is the one you just copied from the dashboard. Drop your key in there. For the models, I've got them set to auto, which just lets OmniRoute pick a working free model for you. If you want a specific model instead, open the model list in the dashboard, copy its exact ID, and paste that in. Model names change over time, so always grab the current one from the dashboard. Save the file, and that's the connection done. Before we open Claude Code, let's make sure OmniRoute is actually answering. There's a quick curl command in the article. Swap in your key, run it. If the command gives you an error in PowerShell, try running the same command in command prompt instead, and you should get back a list of available models. If you see that, your endpoint is live, and we're good to go. Now the payoff. Open a terminal in whatever folder you want to work in, and start Claude Code. First time in a folder, it'll ask permission to read and run files, so approve that for folders you trust. It'll also pick up your custom endpoint and key automatically. To switch models, just type /model. You'll see everything available through OmniRoute. Pick one, send a quick hi to confirm it responds, and if one doesn't answer, hop to another and keep the one that works. That's the whole reason we added a few providers. Let's give it a real task. I'll ask it to build a simple snake game in a single HTML file. Watch it think, plan it out, and write the whole thing. And there it is. Open the file in your browser, and boom, playable snake game, built for free through OmniRoute. If your internet's slow, just give it a second to finish streaming. Quick honest note before we wrap. Everything we did here uses free tiers the providers offer on their own, running locally on your machine. That's the way to do this. Stick with the no login free providers, and you're using these models exactly how they're meant to be used. And that's the whole setup. All the commands are in the article linked below, so go copy them and get set up. If you run into anything, drop a comment and I'll help you out. And if this saved you some cash, a subscribe genuinely helps. Catch you in the next one.